Welcome back to IntyCenter, everybody, and another whip around Fidus. And we'll start this week with Tom Seaver. We teased it in the thread, but Tom Seaver was absolutely terrific. 8 innings against a shack of their own. He gives up 1 run on 6 hits. Joey Votto has an RBI single in the 7th. That's followed by a 3-run homer from Charlie Blackwell. That helps us go from a 1-1 game to a 5-1 Amazings win in the series opener in Columbus. Charlie Bender, he outduels Sandy Koufax and probably made Wayne question trading him away. Stone Devil Seattle Pilots down the Demonbags 3-1. Smokey Joe Wood and Al Spalding each gave up 1 run in the 7th inning, and that would be the only runs either allowed. In the end, the game was decided when Deacon White walked it off with a 1-out solo homer in the 9th off Dennis Eckersley, handing the win to the Barrels and another tough loss to Sithy. Amazing B's favorite catcher, Chris Hoyles, hit a bases-clearing double in the 9th inning. Game of Thrones scores 4 in the 9th in total, and they stun Ciorak and win the second game of that series 5-3. Mickey Mantle, he hits a walk-off homer in the bottom of the 10th inning. He gives a rare feel-good ending to heels and the bandwagoners. They take that one. Rube Waddell was dominant. He tossed a complete game shutout on just 4 hits. Barry Bonds added a triple and 2 singles, 3 RBI, and 3 runs scored. The Enhancers take down the Yodas 6-0. Trying to avoid getting swept at home, a shack of their own fell behind 3-0 after just 2 innings. But Addy Joss settled in from there. He allows just 1 hit the rest of the way. Denny Lyons hit the 2-run homer to get Shaq on the board in the 4th. They take the lead in the 6th after making the curious decision to have George Sisler laid out a sacrifice bunt. In the end, a shack of their own takes it 6-3. You'll never guess who hit 2 home runs to lead every city to a 6-3 win over Let's Play 2. Go ahead, try. I'll wait. That's right, Stephen Kwan, motherfuckers. And he did that despite not entering the game until the 6th inning as a pinch hitter. Hey, Cleveland's own Ed Delahunty had 3 hits, including a homer and 3 RBI, as he punished his old team. The Demon Bags win it 7-3 in the rubber match of the 3-game series against the Pilots. How about those bandwagoners? They score 9 runs in the 8th and 9th inning to stun Amazings in game 1 of their series. Jeff Baganahalf had a pinch hit 2-run single in the 8th. Mickey Mantle had a 2-run homer in the 9th. Every city bandwagoners win at 10-3, and we got to say it, J.R. Richard deserved a better result after going 7 innings and giving up 1 run. Hey, are you looking for new and creative ways for your bullpen to blow a game? How about giving up 5 runs in the 10th inning? That's what, you guessed it, Sithy did in their series opener against Shaq. The only out Shawn Doolittle recorded in the 10th was a sac fly that scored a run. Andrew Miller comes in. He walks in 2 runs. A shack of their own take it 8-3 in 10 innings. In their second game against Let's Play 2, Madrigal got 10 hits. They turned those 10 hits into 0 runs against Greg Maddux. Let's Play 2, they got 11 hits. They turned those into 8 runs. And since 8 is bigger than 0, Let's Play 2 won that game. A double from Jesse Burkett and a single from Mookie Betts. Love that last name. Plated 2 runs for the Baby Yodas in the 8th inning to tie the game at 5. But Heavy Johnson gets a pinch hit RBI single in the top of the 9th before getting thrown out trying to steal second. Dazzy Vance works a 1-2-3 9th for the Pilots. They get the dramatic 6-5 win on the road. Apparently, August 29th was a good Satchel day. Satchel Paige with a complete game shutout. He gives up just 4 hits. He walks none. He faces just 30 batters, and he strikes out 7 of them. Ty Cobb and Keith Hernandez homer. Amazings win it 4-0. They were down 7-2 in the 9th, but the family Madrigal would bring the winning run to the plate thanks to 3 walks to open the inning and a bases-clearing triple from the pinch-hitting Bob Caruthers. Alas for Madrigal, John Riley couldn't bring home the winning run. Let's Play 2 hangs on for a 7-6 win. I got to say it, Al Spalding deserved better. The only runs he allowed came on an error by Roger Hornsby, who was out there daydreaming of Tyra Banks. That means Spalding's line of 6 innings, 4 hits, and no earned runs would lead to a loss. That's because after Spud Chandler gave up 1 run, Willie Hernandez and Eddie Chicote kept the barrels off the board. And by 2-1, Game of Thrones, take that one. Maybe their manager does know something. And finally, Sandy Koufax versus Bob Gibson lived up to the billing. Gibson gave up 3 runs on 9 hits in 7 innings. Koufax a little better. He gave up 1 run on 3 hits in 8 innings. Corey Kluber works the 9th, gets the save, and a 3-hit game from Ricky Henderson helps the Demon Bags to that 3-1 win. That'll do it this week for IntyCenter. We'll see you next time for another whip around the Deuce.